What's up, everybody? Thank you so much because you have just made my day because you tuned in to Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. The voice you're hearing tonight is Mr. James Yan. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here with y'all tonight. I am your host for this evening. That's right. We're a nightcap of comedy. I'm joined in virtual studio with some really good friends of mine, man, who I just want to shout out real quick. First off, we have the podfather of Orlando Podcast. We got Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky, in the building, a.k.a. he got 5 jobs like he's Jamaican, aka he does not have a yuck to anyone's yum. Y'all give it up for my dude. What's up, Patricio?
Well, I'm hoping someone has the yin to my yang because this
Ooh.
yang is ready. Yang is ready.
All right. I can't help you with that, but I hope you find them. There's somebody special out there with you with no trust issues and a ball gag, waiting for you. All right.
Banana.
There you go. Also, in the building, man, that voice you're hearing right now is the godfather of Orlando comedy. That's right. Also, a.k.a. Baby Idris Elba. Y'all give it up for my man, Mr. Ken Miller in the house. Ken, how you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. Had my job interview this morning that went
hey, first off,
spectacular.
That's what I'm talking about,
It
man.
was spectacular.
Yes.
I was impressed. But only bad thing is, man, it's a night shift gig, and I can't take it.
Oh no, Ken.
Yeah,
I
can't take it. I tell them they get something in the day, I would love to do it, but I can't do. They talking about 11 o'clock at night to 9 in the morning, or like 9 o'clock at night to 7 in the morning. I'm like, nah, man, the kid can't do that.
Those are convict hours.
Because in my field it's 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Tech is 24/7. So when you're working them night shifts, you're troubleshooting like customers overseas, or companies, when they have their little skeleton crew at night. But I was like, man, I murdered that interview. But
oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I was hoping you'd have good news for us, brother. But hey, you did get the job. Okay, we got to put that out there. You did get the job. You declined. You said, "Nah, man."
No, I didn't get that far. I got finished with the interview, and he was telling me the dates, and I was just the times. And I was like, "Man,
I can't do it.
I can't do that." I said, "If you got something to pop up during the day shift, I'm your guy." But nights, I can't do nights, man. Even if I wasn't a comic, I wouldn't want to do nights.
I was gonna say, I've worked nights when I was younger. It's one thing when you're young to actually work those hours, but it's another thing, man, when you our age and you're like, man, I got to stay up all night,
dude.
Then come home and do my normal duties. Like you a yard guy, you got to keep your yard up. You still got a wife who's gonna want to see you and talk to you.
Want to go do stuff. And the crazy thing is, man, like a lot of these, like I had cats that I was at my job 18 years. I had cats that had been working night shift for 15. Like they had been but they love night shift. They actually enjoyed working night shift. Like my wife to me could work nights because she is a night owl. Like it's 9:30, 10 o'clock. Like I'm ready to go to bed. And she's like, well, what we about to do? like when she's working on orders, she'll be up 9 o'clock at night and come in, lay down at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then she'll sleep all day.
Wow. Yeah.
But she is not a morning person, bro. She can do if you got a swing shift or a night shift, my wife could do that because
that's funny because Michelle, just like your wife, is not a morning person.
Yeah.
Like she couldn't she hates getting up very, very early. Like I've always been a morning person. Like I know you probably are too, man. From the military, like you guys get up. Like, yeah. Like I can go to bed late and wake up at 7 o'clock and be like, all right, it's time to get up, y'all. My body just gets up. Like, all right, it's time to go.
I'm talking about
working restaurants so many years,
man. Like even after I got out the military, I can literally go to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning and my ass is up at 7 o'clock.
Same. This whole week I've been getting home like around 1:30, 2 o'clock as I'm in the process of looking for venues for a show in July. And yeah, I'm still getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning on the dot. Like I don't even wake up to my alarm. I wake up to my mental clock.
And the thing that did it all these years was I worked at the same job for 15, and in food, you up early. Like you got to go prep and get stuff ready, especially you open for breakfast. So every day we waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning for like 15 years. So my body's just used to that. Like, man, get up. It's time to go do something. Especially when daylight hits your room, I can't sleep. And you guys may be different. I can't sleep during the day. Like if it's light out, I can't just fall asleep. My body just keeps waking up. I'm
we
weird
talk
that
about
way.
on the road when I'm in a hotel. I have to close everything.
Everything. It
I
has
have
to
to
be
close
dark.
everything. Like you're like, I'm gonna take me a nap, before the show, and I have to close everything because if not, if it's any little bit of sun in there, it's gonna wake me up. It's like Superman. I get some of that sun on me, I'm up. My I done got some power, bro.
You around here just floating around your damn hotel room like Superman.
But man, I laughed about the interview, dog, because I had the same thing at the interview last week. I had the shirt and tie on and pajama bottoms.
Bro, you better than me because you had on bottoms, period.
Bro, if they would have told me to stand up, they was about to get these SpongeBob pants I had on.
Who lives under the pineapple under the sea?
But
You about to say something?
Yeah, to go back to what you were saying right there, like, do you need full darkness to fall asleep, or is it just like a time frame that you could only fall asleep at?
For me,
doesn't matter for
go ahead.
me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for me. If it's during the daytime, if it's the room is dark, I can go to sleep. But it ain't got to be nighttime, pitch black. You know what I mean? Like if I, like James will tell you this, when we're on the road, before the show, a lot of us are catching a little nap because we about to be we about to be 6-7 hours of working doing comedy. So we'll lay down and catch a little nap, and I'll close everything up. So I'm taking a nap at 3 or 4 o'clock in the day, and then, but like I said, everything is blacked out for me. I have to.
And the one thing that I've heard a lot from my comic friends, and I wanted to see if this actually falls upon you guys. A lot of comics actually suffer from insomnia. Is there any fact or?
It's funny because I went through a bout of insomnia. Like I told Ken about it. I lived in Point Siena for a while, neither here nor there. But for some reason, for a whole entire year, I could not sleep at night. And then I was a zombie during the day. Like I couldn't sleep during the day because I had problems sleeping with light, and I couldn't get rest at night. I couldn't sleep. But I think it was because I was worrying about something. I think it was bills. I think it was money.
Yeah,
like we all have that. I think that's what it is.
That's 100% it, dude. This year. Bro, when I tell you, and you've seen the Facebook post, hey, I'm up watching this, can't sleep. Like, seriously, bro, like even this morning, I got home, fell asleep after we got done with the show, woke up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and then I was up.
Wow. I
was, bro, I found something on TV. I've been trying to find it again. It's the craziest show I've ever watched, bro. So it come on Showtime BET. And it's just, one of them was called Public Enemy, one was Muhammad Ali. So I started watching the Public Enemy one, and it's a story about Public Enemy in like Dublin, Ireland, and they and the car didn't pick them up. So some random dude, like, I'll take you to the concert, and it's like him trying to get Chuck D and Flavor Flav to their concert, and then at the end he says, "My wife isn't going to believe this. I gotta take a picture," and he takes a selfie, and then when it ends, it's because it's actors in the show. But when it ends, it shows the picture of Flavor Flav, Chuck D, in this dude car with a selfie. And the second one was Muhammad Ali. Apparently, Muhammad Ali talked some guy off the ledge from jumping and killing himself.
Yeah.
And they made like they did like these little short stories on it. And I was like, this can't be real. And then I Googled it, and it's all real.
Yeah.
That's the stuff you see when you're
every story is real?
What's that?
Every story is real.
Every story is real.
On there.
Yeah, it's at the end.
I gotta watch this.
They do an end cap, bro. It's the worst acting ever. The guy playing Flavor Flav, yeah, boy, yeah, Flav the power. Like he's like, Flav, you want something to drink? Yeah, boy, Flavor Flav, thirsty boy. I was like, all right, man, who wrote this? And then at the end, it was like, yo, this real.
Nobody, they on strike.
Yeah, right. Nobody wrote that. The dude that took the picture wrote it, bro. but for real, that's my insomnia, bro. I wake up and I can't sleep, and like you said, it's mine has been bills, stressing about getting a job, all of that. So I've been stressed about it. So sometimes, man, I put on a movie like I went through a whole phase of when I couldn't sleep. It was like I watched all the Terminators, and then like the next day I couldn't sleep, and then I ended up watching the Christian Bale Batmans. And then one night I couldn't sleep. Dude, I watched because I hadn't seen the first two Superman in like years, and I put them, and they like damn near 3 hours.
You mean like the Christopher Reeves joint?
Yeah. I hadn't seen it in so long. So yeah, if I can't sleep, man, sometimes I just put a movie on and just watch a movie, and hopefully it'll knock me out, and it won't. And I'll be wide awake.
Man, I'm
Nice.
so
I'm blessed that I'm able to like shut down like within 30 seconds. Like the moment I
I
lay
can't do
my head
that.
down and close my eyes, I'm able
Nah,
to like just shut my brain off, and I'm like, I'm about to go to.
bro. I wish, bro. I can't say this. I don't have the words to articulate how much I wish I could do that. My brain does not let me just lay down and go right to sleep. I have to like really concentrate for me to fall asleep like that, man. I've never done that in like 30 seconds. God bless you. I'm always thinking about something like right before I go to bed. Like I can't turn my mind off sometimes. But damn, you lucky.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
like the moment, like I have a routine. Like the moment I walk into my house, and I'm in my room, like the pants are coming off. Because I sleep bare. I like to sleep bare, and
You sleeping naked in these streets?
I always be sleeping naked in the streets, man. That's
I don't know how,
Really? No,
bro.
I can't do that,
I
man. I
can't do
can't.
that either, man.
I can't be naked. Like I have drawers on at least.
Depending on the day. If I have someone there, yeah, drawers.
Well,
But
well,
usually,
what day dictates that you have drawers on? Like, oh, it's Wednesday. Time to put these drawers on.
Yo, yo,
Y'all here just
this dude said, what day, bro?
no,
What-
it really does. It really does. Like if I know for a fact, like I'm waking up mad early, all right, I'm gonna wear my drawers. If I know I'm gonna be able to sleep in, like I like to enjoy being comfortable in my home, in my bed, buck ass naked.
Oh man, I can't do it, bro. And I always joke the reason I couldn't do it is if somebody break in the
I can't
house,
do
I
it
gotta
either.
fight this dude dilly out. He gonna shoot me. Like, dude, I'm saying, if you're a robber and you break in somebody's house and you in there robbing and the dude run to you and the ding ding swinging, I gotta pop this dude. Like I
No,
wasn't
I
gonna
got something worse
shoot you
for
at
you.
first, but I gotta shoot you now.
Yeah. No, you might actually, it might save your life because here's what happens when you get in something in a situation where somebody breaks in, your adrenaline starts pumping. When your adrenaline pumps, your blood rushes. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna be standing at salute and he gonna see you walk in. I would play right into it like, I'm glad you're here. He's gonna leave. I don't want to get this.
Act like it's role playing. Oh, I like a rob. I like
Yeah.
a robber scenario. No, son, I'm here to take your stuff.
Yeah, just like
you hear?
walk out with the lotion and be like, it rubs the lotion on its skin.
Would you like KY or Vaseline?
Yeah, dude,
Nah, man, I'm out.
Go to his friends. Hey, man, don't go to a Popka. He taking booty in there. The booty warrior, bro.
Hey, man, we're about to take a short break, but before we do that, I want to remind everybody that our good friend Joe Neal, friend of the show, comedy and karaoke on the Queen, Saturday, June 17th. Go to Eventbrite to get more information about tickets. They only got 150, so you guys definitely want to do this right now because once the 150 tickets are sold, that's it. They can't do any more. It's dinner and a show as they cruise around the Indian River on the Queen. Now, go to comedytakeover.com for details, or you can call 407-780-0132. You guys definitely need to check this out. This is going to be a great show. Comedy and a dinner show right on the river. You guys are going to love it, man. I'm definitely going to check it out. So shout out to Joe Neal. This is going to be great. Now, guys, stick around when we get back. I'm going to be talking about a good friend of ours, another comedian that went out into the world, did good for himself, doing all kinds of great things. He did a show last night, and we all got to be a part of it. But we all have a lot of connection to this dude, and there's some funny stories about him in particular that goes along with the whole damn month. So y'all don't go anywhere. When we get back, we're gonna be talking about comedian Akeem Woods right here on Real Laughs, Real Radio 104.1. Everybody, welcome back. You are still listening to Real Laughs right here on Real Radio 104.1. Want to remind everybody that you please, if you guys could please follow us on social media. If you don't already do it, go to Facebook and follow us. Instagram, please go there and follow us. And now you can go on YouTube. You can subscribe, like, comment, and share all the hilarity that you hear each and every week on Real Laughs with everybody. We need more followers out there. We need more support. And definitely want to shout you guys out every time we go do a comedy show around Orlando and Central Florida, there's always some people there who say, hey, man, I love listening to you guys. Keep up the good work. So we really do appreciate you and all the love that you give us. I'm joined in virtual studio today with the Godfather of Orlando comedy, Mr. Ken Miller, and we got the Podfather of Orlando podcast in here with us too, Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky.
It's
I want to shout out a comedian by the name of Go ahead.
No. It's funny how you say, like, the fans out there, the love and support. And I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Jay Tyler Kingston, an old buddy of mine from high school, who hit me up yesterday. He's like, dude, you're on the radio? Oh my God, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. So quick shout out to my homeboy, Jay Tyler Kingston Jr.
Yeah, we had a cat at the show last night that said he listens to the show. And I do not remember Buddy's name. Oh man, dude, I'm so sorry, bro. I do not remember his name. But it was a dude at the show last night that was a big fan of Real Labs.
Was it Big Rick?
The real big guy, the big dude, big white dude.
Big Rick?
That's his name? I didn't get his name.
He has really nice eyes.
He had a hat on. He looked Polynesian to me, and I think his name was Big Rick.
But does he have like really nice eyes?
Bro, look at this dude.
Bro,
eyes, bro.
First off,
dang, bro.
Well, that takes me into our next segment.
Big Rick. Big Rick. But Big Rick has really nice eyes. So
okay, but does Big Rick have a big beard?
Yes.
Okay, why don't you lead with that?
Yeah, you could have led with that. Dude. This dude was like, yeah.
I feel like eyes are more distinctive than a beard. And
so
like,
what did the glutes look like?
Hey, did he have soft skin? Was it supple?
he's a cocoa butter guy. So
he smells like shea butter. Yeah, yeah. Big Rick is a big guy. And he was really, really cool, man. And he told us that he listens to the show. So we always love meeting fans of what we do. But that leads me to my next topic, as a matter of fact, Patricio. So thank you for asking, did he have nice eyes? Because we wanted to celebrate the beginning of Pride Month with everybody. That's right. You got something queued up there, Patricio?
I was about to do the whole. Whoop, wrong song.
Okay. Yeah, that is not the song for Pride Month, sir.
Hey, man.
Oh, that is Stripper Appreciation Month. That's a whole different month.
That's August,
the whole air horn thing.
There you go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Pride Month. We record a little earlier, so for us, it is actually June 2nd, the second day. And to celebrate on my show, The Lowdown, we had Mr. Akeem Woods in the building, and man, did he do an amazing job. So I want to shout out Akeem Woods for doing a good job on the TV show. And also, he invited me and Ken and a couple other homegrown guys, if you will, from Orlando to be on his show at the Improv he did. And I got to say, we had an absolute blast that with him, man. So shout out to Akeem. Ken, what was the young lady's name that was on the show too? She was really an accomplished person.
Sydney Washington.
Sydney Washington, man. This woman has been nominated for an Emmy. She's a Screen Actors Guild writer, and she's on strike right now, so she ain't got nothing to do. Yeah. But yeah, she came out to the show and supported Akeem. Funny as hell. Bruh. She talked about
when she said
go ahead.
Buddy's the air mattress was like loose leaf paper.
He said she dated a guy that had an air mattress with no air in it.
But Patricio, she said it took her an hour and a half to get there, so she still slept with him. And she said she tried to Uber home, but the Uber was $150, so she had to wait for the surcharge to go down. So she just stayed with him for 3 months.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Yo.
She's talking about the fact that she's just funny, man. Go ahead, Ken. I ain't want to cut you off.
Nah, that was it, dude. That was it.
Yeah. The joke she did about, when women get money, we try to invest in it. So I got some fake breasts. And I was like, yeah.
Hey, that's a good investment.
That is a great line. We try to invest it. So yeah, I got fake breasts. Because fake breasts are an investment, people. They going to pay off later.
Yeah,
yes, they are.
Scarlett over at Dances Royale, you did good, boo boo. You did good.
Nah, whoever Charlotte was dating did good. She said, "You never buy fake breasts for the man you are dating. Ladies, never buy fake breasts for a man you're dating. No, you buy them for the next man you're gonna be dating, bro."
Yeah.
She goes, "When a man acts up, she goes, you know what you do? You just pack up your breasts and go."
Yeah,
That's hilarious,
funny.
bro.
And she talked about her coming out and everything too. So yeah, she was funny, man.
Very funny, man.
She was funny.
Gotcha. And who's the? Oh man, I'm blanking
Alina
on her
Siddiqui.
name. Alina Siddiqui did an amazing job too. She came out, man. She had everybody cracking up. Kim was our host, of course, and he killed it as always. Did a great job. And Mike Herlihy went up there and destroyed last night. So shout out to Mike Herlihy.
Bro, my favorite picture of the night. I don't know if you saw it. It's me and Mike Hurley with the fire watches.
Yes, that was hilarious.
That was probably my favorite picture of the night, bro.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, man, just us being on the same show, it's just fun. It's just fun, bro. It's going to be an amazing show always because we're all very funny comics, but it's just gonna be fun, dude. And that's why I get excited when I know I'm gonna be on the show with everybody.
Absolutely, man. And I always get excited because we just get to hang out.
Yeah.
Because when you're a headliner and all your friends are headliners, you guys can't be on the same show normally because you're all headlining. You can't headline the same show. So it's very rare that we get to all come together and just hang out. And when there's a show with a bunch of us on it, you'll see all the other comics came out, like Larry Fulford. Yeah. He came out, man. And the young lady who is a poet came out.
Kyla.
Actually, I'm booking to be on my show, The Lowdown.
Dude,
so
she's talking about like she's like she's really, really good, bro. And I've known her like for 10 plus years, man. So yeah, and shout out to whoever that open micer was that took us to hang time and bought drinks for us.
Don, I think his name was Don, man.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know what it is with these young people. Hey man, everybody, let's do some shots. Hey, bro, I'm 46.
Bro, I don't.
Hey man, hey, we gonna put some ice in this damn drink, bro.
Yeah, like we are not. His name is Don Smith, so shout out to Don Smith. Yeah, he young.
You don't
like,
put some ice in this damn drink, bro.
We gonna sip this. Talking about we gonna do shots? Nah.
No, dog. No, dog.
Nah, we ain't doing none of that tonight, bro. I already got heartburn. Like,
bro, you know damn well when someone wants to buy shots, they want the night to keep going.
Yeah, he did. And here's why.
Which it doesn't keep going.
It don't. It gets worse.
When you do shots, every shot you do, James, takes 30 minutes off of the night.
It does. It does.
It adds an hour to deviancy and lewd conduct.
It might if you are a single dude like yourself, Patricio. But me and Ken are on the clock.
Yeah.
And what that means is we got to be home at a certain time. I can't, bro, we cannot hang out all night. Let me tell you something, married men out there. It's okay to hang out, man. Everybody has the right to hang out and do stuff with their friends when their wife might not be with them. But you got a certain time period like Cinderella did before you turn back into a pumpkin. Bro, bro, when your slippers, your Air Jordans turn into the house shoes.
Y'all are vaccinated. A certain level of alcohol tends to shut you guys down.
Yeah, it does, bro. He wanted. Bro. It's bro. I'm just telling. I'm keeping it real. I ain't trying to be one of these machismo guys. Nah, my house don't work like that. I can't be out all night. Can't do none of that, bro. But the reason I brought up the whole show was I'm really proud of Akeem Woods, man, because I remember early on in his career here in Central Florida, he was struggling. He didn't have a lot of money. In fact, him, Justin Lawson, and Preacher Lawson all lived together for a long time, and they struggled together. Like, it was hard, but to see them all go out and flourish the way they did, man, it just makes my heart warm, because I know where they started and where they are now is a huge testament of the hard work they put in. So shout out to Akeem Woods. But I would say for Akeem, there was a pivotal moment when his comedy went from this to the next level, Patricio. When Akeem Woods came out of the closet as gay, that's when his comedy really took off. Now, Ken, I remember when Akeem first came out as gay, and no one was more surprised than Akeem himself. Like, he didn't know. For years, Akeem didn't know how gay he was. My wife knew. I think your wife knew. I mean, I believe his boyfriend knew too, but we all had a feeling.
Hey, the thing about it was, I wasn't trying to push him out. But on Mondays at the end of the show at other bar, I would ask girls, if you're going to date with Akeem, I pay for the food. Cause I was like, cause we knew.
Trying to hook them up. Yeah.
And we knew. We was like, nah, come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on. And as soon as he came out, his comedy, because he's
through the roof.
He's himself. He was hiding and he needed to hide, man. So
yeah,
shout out to him, man.
There you go. He's killing. And by the way, I remember when he came out to me.
I was gonna say, like, I had a quick 30-second story because, like,
say again, producer.
I just said that about Akeem coming out. I had a friend of ours at a different law firm who we all knew. We all freaking knew that he was. And then one day we were all, having drinks together at the house, and he's like, "Guys, I need to tell you something. I'm gay." And we're like, "We know." He's like, "How do you guys know?" I'm like, "We know.
Yeah,
we know."
Bruh. That's what I told Akeem. Like, when he told me, I'm like, first off, you're wearing a romper. Like, I know, like, I get it, man. You got on a tank top. Like, I get it, man. When he told me, I told him something right back just to let him know it was okay. He's like, "James, I want you to know that I'm gay." And I said, "Bro, that's okay. And I just want you to know that I'm fat." And he goes, "What does me being gay have to do with you being fat?" I said, "Nothing. I just thought we were sharing things that were pretty damn obvious." Yes, I get that you're gay.
Yeah. He's like, "Ken, I'm gay. I got 2 kids." Like, and dude,
and yeah, but bro, him, for real, like, Akeem went to LA, started writing for BET, then went to New York. He got on Late Night with James Gordon. He's been on the Angela Yee podcast a few times. What?
Did you say James Gordon, like the chief, the Batman chief?
Yes, Gordon? I did. Jim Gordon. Corbin. Was it James Corbin? He got on with the Gotham Police Department. He caught the Riddler.
GPD, bro.
You can't let Akeem arrest you because he was sexually harassing you.
Hey, James, I don't even remember the guy's name. So last night when I introduced him, I said, "You guys know him from Late Night." Like, I didn't know if I always get Corbin and Corden mixed up.
I don't know which one it is.
From Late Night.
He's on that one dude show, the chubby dude.
Yeah, one of them, like, the show, a dude be singing in the car.
Yeah. Y'all know the show. All right, that's what he was on, man. So shout out to him. He is really doing well for himself. He has management now. The dude is touring with Godfrey, who we absolutely love. By the way, Ken, are you I know it's in the past, but we recorded a little bit before this. Are you gonna be at the Improv tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to hang, man. I'm out on the show though.
Okay.
I told Akeem, I think it's me. I said, every time you ask Godfrey if do we need a host, he already like, "Nah, I'm good." And I said, "But it's me." But if it's not me, he'd be like, "Yeah, I can use a host tonight."
Man,
I was like,
nah.
No, I'm kidding. We joking about it. He said, "I didn't even tell him who the person was, but I'll tell you off air why he don't want to host." So.
Okay, no worries about that. So
did
just wrapping this up, man. It's Pride Month, and we wanted to shout out. I didn't. No, he didn't come. He didn't come today. Okay. No, I had a chef come on, but I wanted to because his father was African, and I work for an African company, so I really thought that would be a cool look and make it work. But nah, it just didn't work this time. But we'll try next time, bro. It's cool. It's cool. Now, everybody, don't go anywhere. We're going to take a short little break. And when we get back, we're going to be spreading some more hilarity through the world. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. Go to Facebook and follow us, Instagram and follow us. And please, now you can go to YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, share all the hilarity that you hear each and every night. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on Real Laughs, Real Radio 104.1. Everybody, that's right. You are still listening to Real Laughs right here on Real Radio 104.1. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Like we said, we love when we're doing comedy shows. You guys come up to us and let us know that you're listeners. We consider you guys friends, not fans, man. So we appreciate that. Today, I'm joined in virtual studio with a good friend of mine, the podfather of all podcasts in Orlando, Mr. Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky. And we got the godfather of Orlando comedy, Mr. Ken Miller, in the house. I just want to say, too, man, Ken, I give you your flowers as well, man. We gave Akeem his flowers, but just want to give you a shout out, man, because you actually helped Akeem, Justin, and Preacher Lawson, who all went on to do great things, man. And you were there in the corner, giving them a little mentorship, giving them some great advice. And they always mention you when they come back. So congratulations to you, Ken, man. You must be proud of those dudes.
Oh, very proud, man. It was funny, man. I was talking to the other day to a comic about that, about advice. And I was like, "Look, I give you advice. You don't have to take it at all. You can throw it away. Your path to success is not my path to success. But I said, if you look at everybody I gave advice to, they doing pretty good.
They are. They are, bro. They are
pretty good. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna give you anything that's going to set your career back, that's bad for you. I'm gonna give you the knowledge that I got from other comics. You know what I mean? Like I'm not making up something. And I've told this story a million times when Preacher came back from AGT. And we were at the other bar, and everybody was surrounding him. Like, well, how did you do it? Where did you get where you? How did you get to where you were? And he was like, Ken. He said, man, I rode with Ken for years on the road. Ken would give me advice and stuff. Ken, and everything he was telling them, he was like, I got everything I'm telling y'all. That dude sitting at the bar getting drunk. That drunk over there, he's like the drunken Chinese guy. The drunken Chinese guy over there at the bar who was giving everybody wisdom. Oh, if you go to Mike 3 times a week, you be great comic. Whatever with your dumb ass.
Right. I don't want to hear that.
I want to hear that.
No, so that's definitely dope, man. Hey, and speaking of comedy, want to remind you guys one more time, don't forget on June 17th, that's right, comedy and karaoke on the Queen. That's right, on the river. You guys got to check this out. You need to go to Eventbrite for those tickets. Now, they only got 150 tickets. Now, once those tickets are sold, they got to shut it down. So you guys need to jump on this right now, comedy and karaoke on the Queen. Again, that's on Saturday, June 17th. Go to Eventbrite to get yourself your tickets. It's dinner and a show, as you guys will be cruising around the Indian River on the Queen Riverboat. Now go to thecomedytakeover.com for details, or you can call 407-780-0132 and definitely check that out. Now, Ken, I want to ask you a quick question, man, because you are a link to everything that is sports going on right now.
Boy.
I'm not the biggest sports fan, but I will say the series, the Eastern Conference Finals, was one of the best series I've ever seen in my life, Ken. Yeah. It was a nail biter, dude. I did a show it was Friday night, and I walk out, and it looks like Boston is going to lose. They had 2.3 seconds left.
Yeah.
And dude pulled it out and won the game. I was like, how did Boston win? Bro, I couldn't take a loss like that when I thought I won and then I end up losing. I will punch the referee. Like, I would literally jump in the air, pause, and drop kick you and come back on my feet. Like, for real?
Yeah. Dude, it's funny, man. You say that because for people who play anybody that plays basketball, thought that series was over for Miami.
Done.
When you first of all, Miami was up 3 games to none. Nobody has ever came back in the NBA. Now they've came back in baseball, they've came back in hockey 3-0. Nobody has ever came back 3-0 in the NBA and won the series ever. Yeah. It's like 1 in 159, bro, something like that.
Yeah.
So when you get punched in the face like that, you're like, oh, you're like, okay, like Miami got knocked down. Knocked down 3 games in a row, and they were going back to Boston.
You mean Boston got knocked down because it was Miami?
Boston got knocked down. I'm saying, and with that buzzer beater, that knocked Miami down.
It did. That hurt.
Was like
that must have hurt. Yeah.
And I met Side Splitters. I got off stage, same as you. I was at a show. I got off stage. I was like, they won.
Yeah, you're like, what?
They won, and I was telling BT, the owner of Side Splitter, who's also play college, I think college and high school ball. I said, we both said that momentum is. There's Miami's not winning this, and they got to go back to Boston. But then once Miami beat the hell out of them on the Memorial Day massacre, I said this. I was like, well, Boston had a terrible home record in the playoffs. They were really bad at home in the playoffs. In Miami, you don't give Miami another chance.
Okay.
They gave Miami a chance, and Miami came back, and Miami won that series. But I thought Boston was going to win. I really truly did.
A lot of us were hoping Boston would win.
Yeah, I really should. I ain't hope they would win. I hate Boston.
I was gonna say,
I'm a Lakers fan.
Yeah, Ken's a Lakers fan.
He
hates Boston.
And my best friend from Boston. I hate Boston.
Really? Oh yeah, your man. Boston. Yeah.
Angel Celtics, and my son a Celtics fan. I can't
really
stand the Celtics, bro.
How did he end up a Celtics fan? If your mommy asked.
Because he young. When he was young, kids like players. He was a Kevin Garnett, Rajon Rondo fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So kids are linked to. Like, I met somebody the other day. One of my nieces, Sean's niece, but my niece. She's like, I like Memphis. I was like, you ain't never been to Memphis.
Yeah.
She's like, but I like John Morant. I said, yeah, because you're a kid right now. Because I mean, I've always been a Lakers fan, but I like the Bulls because I like Michael Jordan.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but there was one thing though in the 90s, and I'm going to get to what I think you're about to go to, Patricio. In the 90s, and I think this was the only acceptable time in history I can remember, Ken, and I'm not a sports guy like I'm saying. It was acceptable in the 90s, no matter who your team was, no matter where you were from, you could wear a Bulls jersey.
Yeah. Yeah,
it was acceptable. It was acceptable, bro. It didn't matter.
It did not matter. You could rock, bro. Somebody just hit me up on Facebook because I have on a Charlotte Hornet shirt.
I remember. Bro.
Now, I told the dude, I said, I like the shirt. One is Charlotte. I'm from North Carolina. Two, bro, it has a Ninja Turtle on it. I'm like, did you just skip over the whole Donatello dunking the basketball? Like, why would I not wear that, bro?
Bro, they crazy. Like, wow.
Bro, Donatello dunking on somebody, bro, that's gangster.
That's nasty. But I'm really thinking to myself, and it's the only time that I can remember. Everybody had a favorite team, but nobody knocked you for wearing Jordan shoes, and everybody could have a jersey. A Chicago Bulls jersey.
You can have, as long as they had 23 on it, and you did not.
You're cool.
Now, college in the 90s, I'm a Tar Heel fan. But you would see me with a Michigan shirt. Michigan?
We all had Michigan and Duke.
Michigan? Nah, you know I ain't gonna have no Duke.
I know you're gonna say Duke. But you know everybody else besides you had on a Duke jersey.
It'd be cats rocking Carolina jerseys because it's Carolina blue. You know what I mean? Not knowing anything about the team, bro. I've seen people in the airport like, you a Tar Heel fan? Nah, man, I just like the jersey.
Now you see once again, you know, I'll say it over and over again. Growing up in Chicago in the 90s, it was a different point of view on my end because like I didn't see anything. I didn't see nobody rocking New York Knicks, Orlando Magic, nothing.
Son. Not in Chicago. Not the way y'all be bussing.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because like it would be all hometown teams. So you would see nothing other, no other colors, nothing. Now here in Orlando, I do see like separations of different teams and all that stuff. And, like,
but because we're that melting pot.
Yeah, we are.
I think if you're in a city like Chicago, if you go to New York, you're going to see Knicks everywhere. Yeah. If you go to Boston, like it's certain cities where it's the fan base. Now, I would tell you this: Boston does have some Laker fans. Ooh. Only because of the racism of the Boston Celtics in the 70s and 80s, how Boston was a white team and they wanted the Lakers to win. Like black people were rooting for the Los Angeles Lakers. They just hate Boston.
Understood. Yeah,
because of the racism of Boston's in the 60s and 70s. That's all that is. But yeah, like if you go somewhere that has a melting pot of people like Orlando, you go to Orlando Magic game and they playing the Knicks. Ain't nothing in there but Knicks fans,
bro. Because we have a lot of New Yorkers. We got a lot of New Yorkers here, bro.
Yeah, you go to Orlando. I want to say Orlando may be that one team where you go to the arena and it is
mostly the other team.
No, and to add on that, like it always throws me off when I see someone who's rocking something Chicago, whether it's White Sox, Blackhawks, Chicago Bears. Like I break that ice.
I will tell you one other team where it was okay to do it. I just thought of it.
I'll go up to him and I'll ask him like, what part of Chicago are you from? They're like, oh no, I'm not from Chicago. I'm like, for me as an individual, like it's always weird when someone rocks a different team that they're from a town they're not from. And go for it.
I think it's hip hop. Because here's the thing: none of us in the 90s was from Compton, but we all had a Raiders hat.
Had a Raiders jacket.
Everybody had a Raiders jacket and a Raiders hat, man. Yeah,
had a Raiders jacket. Raider hat. Michigan. UNLV.
Yeah, UNLV was huge.
UNLV in the early night, bro. Like I had all of that, dude. Like I when I went to basic training, I left North Carolina with a Michigan shirt on and some Carolina shorts. I ain't even match. I had two different college teams on, bro.
The only other like acceptable college team in Illinois was the Fighting Irish. That's the only thing. That's the only thing we would accept in Illinois. I mean, in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well,
to my Notre Dame,
yeah. Because when it's all white, it's all right.
Yeah, that's crazy how the 90s was for hip hop fans. Because whatever somebody was rocking, we were rocking it. Whoever was hot at the time, we were rocking. And so when LA was hot, everybody had on Raiders gear.
Everybody.
Everybody.
White, black, everybody.
The only time I ever wanted to rock a different team that wasn't Chicago was in the early 2000s. Allen Iverson. I wanted a 76ers jersey so bad, but it was just like,
again,
do I
it
do
was
it?
hip hop.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
hip hop.
I have Allen Iverson jersey. I got a Vince
Yes.
Carter. I got
Yes.
Jordan. Any Carolina player that played in the league, I got that jersey. I got a Gary Payton throwback, Seattle Supersonics. Like I got, bro. I had, but at the time, remember everybody was rocking throwback jersey.
Yep,
it was
that was the thing.
Fabulous had us
Yeah.
all out here, bro, in throwback jersey, bro. Because I grew up a 49ers fan until we got a football team, and I got a Jerry Rice and a Steve Young throwback jersey, bro. When I tell you they big. that thing a 3X, bro. I was like, this we used to rock. This how we went to the club.
We were just, bro. We looked ridiculous.
Looking stupid.
Our pants looked like we had groceries in them. Like it was just silly.
And my brother still dressed like that, bro. My brother.
I met him. I love your brother, man. I got love for him, dude.
Bro, my brother's a post a picture. I be like, y'all still got some South Pole shirts on.
South Pole.
I got my South Pole, my Fubu, I got my Timberlands.
That's so funny. Hey, man. I've had a great time with y'all, man. And
Good show, bro.
Ken, real quick before we go, man, is Denver just gonna win this whole thing?
Dude, Denver's good.
I heard,
they're
man.
really, really good. They got a big man that can score like a guard. They got a guard that'll score you in a heartbeat.
Bruh,
two-time MVP.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even watch basketball, but I'm looking at the guy they call Djokovic.
Yeah.
Bro, he don't look like he should be able to do that.
Dog, for real. But I would say this: don't count Miami out. Miami was in the finals in the bubble that the year the Lakers beat them.
Yeah.
They've been to the Eastern Conference Finals a couple of years in a row. They're back in the finals now. I would never count Jimmy Butler out.
Okay,
I just won't,
man.
bro.
Jimmy Buckets.
Jimmy Buckets, baby.
All right, man. So real quick, guys, tell them where you're gonna be this weekend.
I'm on home, baby, going home, North Carolina. So I'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina on the 7th. Greensboro, North Carolina, the 9th and 10th at the Greensboro Comedy Zone. And shout out to my niece, Naya, who has graduated high school and headed to North Carolina A&T State University on a full
Congratulations.
scholarship.
Woo! Salute. I'm actually going to be in Cocoa Beach, man. I'm going to be at Gregory's Comedy Club, man. If you guys want to come check me out, check out my social media to get your tickets right now. I always love playing Coco. Tell them all about you, Patricia. What you got going on?
Every Tuesday for the month of June at Coyoacán, I am doing 80s trivia. So if you know your 80s coming out the Coyoacán in Lake Mary for 80s trivia beginning at 6 o'clock. And few seconds, I got to give a shout out to DJ Ricky, Brian Knox, Maria Sellers, Paul Boyton, Aaron Morse, and the list just goes on and on. Those are the key players that helped me get to where I'm at today because I moved in, baby. I'm here in downtown Orlando.
Thank you guys so much. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate you guys listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. Y'all have a great night, and we will see y'all tomorrow. We out.